What you're about to see is 25 minutes of delirium. Feel free to go ahead and just jump to the 25-minute mark if you'd like to when we actually get into conversation. Because going to this thing, we just ate lunch, and I was a little bit out of my head there a little bit, little zany.
You've bounced back.
I bounced back, not all the way, but I bounced back a good bit. Now, if you want to watch 25 minutes of something that will either bore you to sleep or make you laugh, I mean, feel free to go ahead and watch. But if not, just go ahead and jump ahead. Just jump around.
I think you should jump.
Around. What's up, everybody? It's Pastor Josh PB here with the one and only PJK.
What up?
And we are here today for episode 3 of the Good God Pod.
Good God
podcast, known as the Good God Pod. So let me ask you this, PJK, how's your week been?
It's been pretty good. It's been a very busy week. Excitingly busy week. We did some traveling. Me and Lady B did some traveling over the weekend. Got back in town for church because we don't miss church for nothing. Not a thing. It's got to be super special for us to miss a Sunday. But had to get back, man. There's so many great things happening here at Reborn Nation right now. So I need to be a part of it. I don't like being out of the house, man. I can't help myself.
Well, it was good, but also we were scrambling without you. It was a panic. It was a panic fest. And technology has taken over the church world. We have stuff not working right. We're calling him. What do we do? I felt like Nick Cage. What do we do now? Help me, man. It was terrible. Almost as terrible as that Nick Cage impression.
I knocking at the door.
Move. No, man. But I was really excited when y'all came back. You brought back a blast from the past that we hadn't had in a couple of years.
My God.
When we were in India, there's a drink there. Now, here's what's crazy about it, is the composition is changed by your taste buds. But there's a product in India made by Minute Maid and Coca-Cola called Pulpy Orange. Pulpy Orange. And when we were in India, we would drink it all the time.
Yeah.
Because it was sweet. It just was something different that you needed. Trust me. You don't know. If you've never been there, you just don't know. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
But you brought it back, and it is still great. It's still delicious.
Yeah.
But it doesn't taste the same. And we were talking around lunch. I think it's because the type of food we were having to eat over there.
Yeah.
We were without processed sugar and all that stuff. I don't know, but it had made the flavor of that Pulpy Orange was so much sweeter than it is now. And I'm like, American diet sucks. It's taking away the sweetness of Pulpy Orange.
Literally, it didn't taste the same. But I was still excited to find it. I was beyond. I literally had to FaceTime him and Shushma just to be like, I found it. We found Pulpy Orange.
And I think my response was,
it was literal shock. He said, bro, spend like $20 right now.
clear the shelf. Buy them all. And so they're in my fridge. I've had a couple, maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, I've had about 2.
Since Sunday. Still good. But we had mentioned on our first, which has now been retrograded as our second episode.
Yes.
The Good God Pod. Good God. We brought up a topic called 3-Eye Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 3-Eye Atlas is a interstellar object. That's why the I stands for interstellar.
Yeah.
3 eyes, the third interstellar object we've tracked in our solar system.
Yeah.
So out of all the time we've been observing the skies, we've only had 3 interstellar objects that have entered our solar system. And so this is 3-Eye Atlas. And early on, here's the parts that you just don't know who to trust, man. You just don't know who to trust. You don't trust the governments. Stuff's crazy, man. But initially, they're like, we found a new comet. And then they're like, wait a minute. This thing's tail is facing the way it's going. Instead of having a tail that trails away, say if you got a comet, going up, the tail's down, but the tail was facing backwards.
Okay.
And the way that the exhaust was flying off, there was no gaseous exhaust on the back end of this thing that would make you think this was a comet. So they were observing it, and they're like, the only thing this thing's at, that's like it has some kind of propulsion system.
Yeah, I remember that.
So about the time everybody's eyes turn on this, it's like, well, we don't know. All this stuff starts happening, right? Well, now they're coming out saying It's a comet. It's a comet. It's a comet, and it may well be.
Yeah.
Here's the problem, though. It is what they are admitting to us, and we believe it's a comet, but it is the most unique comet ever observed because it is acting in ways that we've never mathematically expected, thought, or observed comets and planetary materials acting before. It has sped up, it's slowed down, it has changed trajectory, and they really don't. I mean, we can't see it yet. You know, we still can't see it. We're just seeing this light trace now, but they're saying, oh, it's a comet, but it's different than any other comet we've ever seen before. So, I mean, people are, well, is it a comet? Is it a spacecraft? What are you guys? Because it's supposed to get out of our view around October 29th. That's what the date we said. It's already in our solar system. It's supposed to get out of our view on the backside of the sun.
Okay.
All right. And once it goes to the backside of the sun, we will lose contact with it. But then it's supposed to reappear and pass Venus and then past Mars. This thing's going to be within, I think they said between 500,000 miles of Mars.
So it's coming from the other side. It's coming from the other side of our solar system and going past our planets.
Well, see, our solar system is not lined up in a straight line.
Right. No.
So all the planets at any given time are circling the sun on their axis.
So by the time our axis hits that point,
it'll become an opposite direction of us. Yeah. And we're going to lose sight, kind of like an angled direction. But 500,000 miles from Mars is not that far.
Yeah.
That's closer to Mars than the moon is to us.
Wow.
And it's supposed to be pretty dang close, actually. I mean, it's quite closer. So it's a wild deal here that we're going to see. What could it be? Who knows? But just to update for us, I don't know what y'all. I'm so tired. I got to yawn. I got to because I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it, and I feel like I'm looking stupid having to do this. That's how tired we are. We're doing the Good God pod.
Good God.
Running on empty. And that's the real one now.
While he's doing that, I just want you guys to know that my theory of what it is, entirely rooted in nerd culture, is that it is Sozin's comet from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And we're all about to be firebenders and earthbenders and all that. So appreciate it, God. We appreciate that. I'm excited to have superpowers. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
I love you, God.
Love you, God. Jesus Christ. Which, by the way, if you never heard that guy's testimony, it is gut-wrenching.
Yeah,
it'll make you tear up and cry. The man really loves Jesus. He just loves him in his own way. So, yeah. What?
Nothing continue.
He loves it in a way. All things.
I do love him so much.
All things are permissible. Not all things are profitable. Right.
And so the way you frame the sentence, okay.
Well, the way this guy worships is great for an outdoor event concert that's super loud.
Yeah.
If he were doing that in the middle of a church service, you'd want to cast devils out of him. And he doesn't have any devils. What I'm saying is it would be so distracting. Love you, God, Jesus Christ. You know, you were like, wait, we don't all have to worship the same, but if we're all doing corporate worship, it's going to be hard with that cat in the room. And so it's just not conducive to corporate worship. He worships the Lord in his own very unique, special way, which is really cool. I can't do it. Why am I yelling again?
If we can have flag twirlers and people who paint for worship, we can crunk for Christ.
But those people also, the attention is drawn to them while they're doing those things. So a lot of times flag twirlers are doing a specific song. These artists that are painting, it's kind of like an exhibition of worship that they're doing, that you're watching this one person do something. That's what I'm saying.
I want to know back.
Christ. Yeah. But he looks like the dude from he looks like the cat from TikTok. He looks like the cat from TikTok with the Ocean Spray cranberry juice on the skateboard.
He does. He absolutely does.
He looks like that cat, old Toothless McGee.
The Jesus Christ dude got married. I saw his wedding video.
Did he?
He did. He got married, and he crunk danced on the dance.
I love you.
His wife was beautiful. Congratulations, dude. Like
I do.
I would love to have that dude.
I would too.
I don't think this podcast is going anywhere outside of our system here at the church.
I don't know. It has potential for stuff like this. Like, here's the sad part. That dude would probably show up and be the most anointed cat we ever walk in this church. We'd all be going, walking by, Jesus. Which, again, God uses the weird ones, man.
If I could just have his shadow walk past me.
Be healed. I mean, who knows, man? I mean, that's...
You never know.
But speaking of people being different, Reborn Nation, this week, we launched life groups.
Yeah.
Which is... we're really excited about because we are communal people.
Mm-hmm.
We were created by God. Here we go again. This is a good God pod with a side of sleep. I don't know. When God created us, he created us with relationship in mind.
Mm-hmm.
We were created. I believe that's why he breathed his breath into us. One of the reasons, rather, why he breathed his own breath into us, gave us a soul, is he destined us for relationship. Now, of course, our number one need is a relationship with Almighty God. But even outside that, we need other people in relationships. Why? God saw Adam, and God saw that it was not good for man to be alone. And so he creates a helpmate for him, which is, Eve and all that good stuff. So we need relationship. We need interaction. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Y'all have to forgive me today. I've tried to hide it, and I'm not going to fight it. Tried to hide it. I'm not going to fight it anymore. This is crashing and burning. The Good God Pod. Once it airs, we're going to put this in the dungeon. It's going to be the Good God Pod dungeon.
Watch it.
Never to be seen again.
That should be like the most
viewed
one, right?
Why am I so tired? I slept till like 7:30 today.
You were not tired. That is post-lunch itis.
I need a siesta. I need a siesta.
Those of y'all who have spent any time around us, y'all know once we get tired, it's up. Like it's just.
I'll rebound.
I'll
rebound after this video before church tonight. I'm gonna have me a Red Bull or two.
Yeah.
And
about 5 o'clock, that second half energy.
I'm gonna take one of my kids' Adderalls. A legalized upper. I can joke about it because I have Adderall. I'm ADD, so I take it too. So it's not like I'm, scooping up some Vyvanse or anything like that. It is what it is. So,
I've only taken it one time.
Had you jumpy?
I was so alert.
Yeah. What it means is you have untreated ADD.
I have never been so clear of mind aside from the depths of prayer.
Man,
it was fantastic.
I need a clear of mind and a shot of energy. That's what I need. But go back to life groups. We all need relationship and interaction. We're better together, and serving the Lord is always better with a group.
Yeah.
Number one, we can glean from one another. And there's two types of wisdom people don't take into account. Number one, we always value the relationship to which we learn what to replicate and what to do. Man, we learn from each other what to do. But I'm going to tell you what's equally valuable. Learning from someone what not to do.
Absolutely.
And that can be as equally valuable. And so number one, we learn and glean from each other, glean wisdom. Number two, we hold each other accountable. Number three, we just give relationship and support. And we had like 20 plus men at our men's group on a Tuesday night now.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday night. And I'm going to tell you what, dude. Initially, I was like, I'm going to go to all these because I'm the pastor and, I'm always busy on all of them, but I'm going to go a little bit, try to be supportive. But last night, I was wishing there was a men's group last night. I was so bored at the house, dude.
Wow.
I was so bored, nothing to do. I was like, man, I wish we had a men's group or something tonight. Where's a life group when you need it, you know?
Yeah.
Just one of them days, just a boring type day, I guess. But had over 20 show up then. Then on Friday night, I had a great turnout for a Go Crew. Lord, help me. I rebuke this sleep demon in Jesus' name. This mind-binding spirit that's come and put a sudden disposition to sleep on me.
He's put a yawn in your mouth.
He's put do
it.
I'm striving for Yahweh, not Yonway. That was terrible. Oh my gosh, help us, Jesus.
So with Go Crew
Mhm.
and as well as the young adults group Vibe, both of those 20 plus attendance. And we also met with
And then there was Goat.
yeah, Goat was awesome.
All the groups had great attendance, really, honestly.
Yeah.
And I came Sunday night to Goat, which is our Bible. It's not necessarily even Bible. It's our apologetic / Greek / Hebrew,
Yeah.
deep dive class type thing that's being headed up by one Monica Denise Everett.
The
first. And I'll be honest with you, dude, I came. I'm so tired. Y'all got to forgive me. This is like, it'd be cool in post going back and doing a counter.
I
Like
would
counting
love.
all these.
I will
Right now,
absolutely
go
do the
ahead.
counter.
Go ahead and type in the comments as you're watching. How many times do I yawn?
Yeah.
And you keep a real count of it. The winner gets a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card.
Mm-hmm.
So watch. We're going to do the timestamp right now from where we are. It has to be typed in before the number is.
Right now we're at 16 minutes and 30 seconds. So
Yeah. So count from guess. Take a guess. And I apologize. We're going to try to make it fun though. But I came Sunday thinking, man, people don't really want to know the Bible like that. We're just very few people that do. And so I felt bad.
I'm gonna put like a little ding.
Oh, gosh. Man, Lord help me. So I felt bad I'll be honest with you, I felt bad for Monica.
Yeah.
I was like, there's going to be 5 or 6 people at this thing on a Sunday night. People don't care about their Bibles like that,
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to go show support so she doesn't feel disappointed. Because I thought, man, a group of 8 to 10 would be good. That's a good turnout for that.
Yeah.
That's a good turnout. Bro, there was 50 people here almost. Or there was 50. There was 50 people here that Sunday night. I'm like, where y'all at on Wednesdays, you heathens? So Monica wasn't offended. I left offended. I was like, y'all can come on a Sunday night at 5? What's so different about Wednesday night at 6:30 besides the traffic from hell?
That's it.
Don't even start talking. There's this running joke of how I pronounce the word hell.
It's hail
and hell
as in the place, and hail as in the weather phenomena.
And then all hail King Jesus. All 3 types of hell for me sound the same.
So if we ever did,
don't go to hell. It's raining and hail outside. All hail King Jesus. They're all 3 the same.
So it is up to you, much like Monica's class, small group GOAT. It is up to you to decipher the different usages of hail, and hail.
I've said this my whole life. Hail is the same whether you go to hell or you have hail that falls on your house, or you say all hail King Jesus.
What about oil?
I don't say oil and I don't say tin foil. Never in my life have I said oil. Even when there was a Christian song like "Give me the oil of your," I've never said that.
Yeah,
it was "Give me the oil of your spirit." Give me the oil of your spirit, like oil upon your feet. Can you imagine? Like oil upon, no, like oil upon. So I say oil.
Somebody's going to be in the altar and they're going to hear you call for it after this.
And I say tenfold.
Tenfold. 10-4.
I've always said oil and tenfold. And my truck's low on oil. I'll say oil. I need oil. Who says oil?
Oil change.
Oil? That sounds Irish. Hey, boil.
Oh, boil. Oh. It just sounds
people making fun of how I talk.
It just sounds
all the time.
It sounds like you're just really excited. Oh.
People make fun of my speech all the time. I try to tell it's a mixture. It's a redneck ghetto phrase.
The Renetto, yes.
I was telling
Renetto
Caleb.
Stone.
Yeah. I was telling my son Caleb the other night, or Alex, instead of saying, he was messing with the dog, instead of saying, leave him alone, I say, leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Caleb said, what did you say? I said, leave him alone. He said, what does leave him alone? I said, It's like you're saying some kind of basketball player or leave him alone. I said, no, I'm saying leave him alone. Well, you're not even saying leave him. You're saying leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Alex, leave him alone. It's so sad. I'm just further proof every Sunday how God can use Balaam's donkey to talk and people understand it. He can use me and my God Almighty Sand Ridge dialect from Douglas, Georgia. And people, if anybody from Douglas watches this, they're the only people who will know what Sand Ridge dialect is. The rest of y'all just out. You just ain't never gonna know. Ain't never gonna know.
You ain't never gonna know. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
Because I can't talk. I'm so predictable.
Oh, God. But anyway, Monica's life group, GOAT, group of awesome theologians, heavily attended. People were involved. They were interacting.
Very exciting to see all of that. Yeah. Well, so we can give some credence to those mountains. Not only do, and this isn't a pat on our back, this is just how great a turnout we're just having for our church in general, like us as a body. I'm sure some of y'all are tired right now too. At the time of this one releasing, we will have started small groups. This is on the tail end of baptism. This is on the tail end of the excitement of a Sunday service and how much it takes to run a Sunday service here. That's Wednesday night classes. That's a whole host of. We had a women's event.
80 people showed up Saturday.
80 people at a women's
with
event.
2 weeks notice.
Yeah.
That we didn't even, we really didn't get to push it, but 80 people showed up 2 weeks notice on Saturday morning for a brunch, and it was awesome. I've heard nothing but amazing things.
Yeah.
And then Sunday we got IDT coming up again.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're announcing membership classes.
Yeah.
Just a 2-week membership class for people wanting to join Reborn Nation in membership and partnership. It's just kind of a lot going on, man.
Yeah.
And so just on church world, a lot going on. You do that work in a second job as well.
Yeah.
And just kind of barely making it. This guy,
good God,
man, they were laughing. Good God, Pod. We stopped by a golf cart.
Yeah, we are robbed of the ability to do a skit show.
Between Deacon Davis,
we have answered the call of God on our lives, and therefore we are not allowed to do a skit show, but we want to. That'd be funny.
I mean, I was doing this voice, and who was it said, can you imagine? It was Shushma.
Yeah.
Said, can you imagine if they heard you talking like this? And I was like, let's see if they can. So we pulled in, I got out and dropped my neck. I dropped my neck. Dropped my neck like this. You see from the side, it's weird. Drop my neck.
Don't worry, guys. I have video, and I'll put it right here.
I dropped my neck, and I went up and I kicked the tire. So I couldn't see anybody. I started looking around, and I was just, and I promised I was about to start shaking it. See a guy come up, and I said, I don't know if I can do it. But I got this kind boss right here. And I said, hi. I said, hey, how much y'all see on that golf cart for, right? He said, here's the thing. He understood every word I said.
Now he was like, yeah, this is just a regular cat.
It sounded like his family. Hey, how much y'all see on that golf cart for right here? How much y'all see on that golf cart for? Oh, Gaffer, hey, I'm how you doing? Yeah. It was they started coming our way. I said, he got the neck. We don't show the audio, but just show the neck. Oh my God, the neck. Yeah. How you doing? Oh wow, really? Yeah. Look at there. Look. Oh yeah. That's look on. Oh, yeah. It was fun. It was fun. So
a lot of fun.
Gosh, we're bouncing. Anyway, life groups. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited to see how this comes as a benefit, not necessarily just for the church, but for the church. Just being able to benefit from people being able to get together, because one thing, and you've made this known a couple of times, even from the pulpit, we're a commuter church. We are a commuter church. People travel to this church. And unfortunately, what probably 11 years ago, 12 years ago, was an optimum spot for a church. And it still is in a lot of ways.
I mean, it gets a lot of drive-by traffic.
Yeah, it gets a lot of drive-by traffic, which seems, on the surface.
But people are driving by from the 10 miles away that they did to cut through.
It is like literally dead center of all the major populous areas. So people,
but it's not in a populous area.
But it's
itself.
not in a populous.
It's
area.
weird. It's a weird deal. Which I mean, there's enough people living close enough by. If they wasn't hung over on Sunday mornings, maybe they could come by. having a good old boy bonfires out there. Hey, y'all got a golf cart? Oh, Lord. Speaking of life groups, the reason why we need it is because, we used to all speak the same language anyway. Genesis tells us how after the flood, that should have been a quiz question. Did the Tower of Babel take place before the flood or after the flood? Oh, did it take place before it? Oh, yeah, after the flood. Yeah. Oh, it's to cream up the crop. I'm going to be Macho Man Randy Savage for Fall Fest.
Really?
I'm doing, yeah. Oh, got the glasses and everything. Yeah, I'm going to do the Randy Savage. And then First Lady's going to be Hulk Hogan.
I might get in on this.
We figured Miss Elizabeth would be too much. You could be Booker T.
I'm going to be Burt Reynolds.
As a wrestling figure?
No. Just in general. Tom Selleck.
You mean Burt Reynolds or Burnt? You're going to go as Burt Reynolds.
And I would.
I can't believe he said that. Shut up. You don't go to church here. You don't have a right to say anything.
I literally, my first theater,
good Lord.
Oh God, what do you call it? I've lost the word. Whenever you try out for a show, what is it
Audition?
Called? Audition. Thank you, Jesus. My first audition ever. They're like, tell us a little bit about yourself. I said, I like to think of myself somewhere between Tom Selleck and Sam Elliott. And they went, what? I said, anyway, I would like to get started. That was enough. That was enough. They caught on right quick. And I had an awesome short little few year stint.
He's got a personality.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny.
Yes.
And he is funny. Deacon Davis had to show up at some point. One of these things.
Oh, goodness.
But Tower of Babel takes place after the flood. People are all congregated together and they're building this tower. And then God comes down and says, hey, they're doing this for the wrong reason. Look at their hearts, look at their prides. We got to stop this.
Yeah.
And so he stirs it down and he disperses them, right? I mean, he literally disperses the nations and scatters them across the earth at this point. Now, here's the thing. When you think Tower of Babel or Tower of Babel, if we're not careful, we'll think in our current timeline and we think a tower. But that's not what the Tower of Babel was. The Tower of Babel was a pyramid type structure, what they call a ziggurat. All right. Now, why? Because you could not stack material on material back then.
Yeah.
You had to build it up. You literally had to build up and come to a point. That's how you built up. And so the Tower of Babel was actually a pyramid. Now, we got different images of it going around, but it's still, if you look at the outside, the outline, it's pyramid-esque. And so what people don't get is that is a giving of information that people fly right by. I know we've just changed courses dramatically, but we're talking about people needing people and how we have this need and how we talk to each other, need accountability, we need structure, because God designed us that way, so much so that if, we turned it to evil back before the Tower of Babel. And so what it really was is a pyramid structure. And what made it evil, it's not that God cared about men building buildings. And now mankind was ignoring and disobeying God's rule to go populate the earth and subdue it. They just want to settle in one place. And so he disperses them, changes all their languages, because the real reason is they, through Nimrod, who many theologians, myself, also believe and agree that Nimrod was a Nephilim leader, a great man, tall, huge man, leads the people. Just makes sense. Matter of fact, we know that it was in this same thing, Ham, Shem, and all this. It is through one of Noah's great grandsons, Canaan, that the giants and Anakim and Nephilim were brought back to the earth.
Okay.
So one day we'll do a whole class on the Canaanites. I did this last Wednesday night. You missed it last Wednesday night because you weren't here.
What was that?
I don't know. You left. You didn't care about my study. It's okay.
I'm pretty sure I was editing one of these podcasts.
But you were here for Monica's. I was like, no, I'm kidding. People don't get this, right? The land of Canaan, all those, well, what about the Hittites and the Amorites? Yeah, but they were all in Canaan. All those tribes were descendant tribes of Canaan, which meant all the tribes, actually, if they weren't themselves all, Nephilim had Nephilim in them, which would make sense why God tells them to wipe out everybody from these tribes, because they're not just human tribes, they're Nephilim tribes.
Okay.
So now you're not killing human people, and you're killing giant demonic figures. Even if they're young teen giant demonic figures, they don't have a soul, you know. Anyway, God does this because the whole point of a ziggurat pyramid structure, the spiritual aspect and understanding was, if we build a ziggurat, if we build this pyramid, it forces God to come to us.
I can capture him.
It forces him to come to us. And so the whole spirit behind that, man, of Nimrod and behind this whole Babel thing was more than just them working together. There was a concerted effort as he flooded the earth. Well, we're going to build up. We're going to make him come to us, and we're going to partner with God, but we're going to do it on our terms now.
Yeah,
God's going to do it on our terms, which is the seed of Satanism. Do what thou wilt. And you know, who does this sound like? By the way, we'll serve God and we'll work for God and we'll do things for God, but it's going to be on my terms.
Sounds like the American church.
Sounds like the American church, bro, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick and choose what I agree with and disagree with, and I'll do what I want to do, and I'll tell God, I'll bargain with God, and I'll do this if he does that, blah, blah, blah. It's just a whole terrible, demonic approach to worship. But that's what they had, man. And then we found out that through these sonic devices that beneath the pyramids, and you remember this coming out, that there are these pillar structures that extend 2 kilometers below the surface of the earth that these pyramids at Giza rest upon. Now, 2 kilometers deep, these spiraled tunnels go down, these structures, which is more than 2 times as long and tall as the Great Burj Khalifa, which is the tallest building in the world.
Okay.
It's more than twice that length. It's almost 3 times its length. And that's how far these spiraled tunnels go beneath the earth under the pyramids. Like, you thought the pyramids as a structure were impressive, and to prove to you there's some spiritual stuff, how do you thousands of years ago spiral tunnels that go basically 1.6 miles deep into the earth's crust under these pyramids, into these chambers? How would you do that without mining equipment? You want to know what the short answer is? You can't. You couldn't. And so the pyramids themselves are to us, and this has to do with my class, and even the days we're talking about, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be at the coming of the Son of Man. There was demonic activity integrating with the people all this time, dude. What you have is you have examples not of ancient aliens and star people. You have examples of demonic spirits working hand in hand with mankind in their rebellion against God. We see this in Genesis 6. We also see it other places in Scripture. We also see it in the book of Enoch, obviously. But it's just when you think about this whole ziggurat structure, and then you look at the Washington Monument. Yeah. You look at the American $1 bill. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff, and I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but there's just stuff that we've forgotten what certain symbolisms mean. Yeah. And what they're akin to. It's just something strange. What's your take on pyramids, Tower of Babel, and ziggurats and stuff?
I mean, it could give, again, I haven't deep dived into some of this stuff, but it can give some of these cats who aren't looking through a Christian lens and stuff like that, some of those conspiracy theorists that would say things, I mean, that's been out for decades now, of, hey, there's no way that these people, as smart as the Egyptians were, and I'm not taking away that either, but to be able to build these structures and then to tunnel down that deep, the structure and the depth is not the only impressive part. It's the consistency as well as the efficiency of that. I mean, when you look at some of these, I mean, how long is the Egyptian reign era?
Dynastic empire, good question. Number one, if you're thinking because you saw the movie The Prince of Egypt,
Yeah.
that the Hebrews built the pyramids, you're no,
Yeah.
nowhere in scripture does it say that they built pyramids.
Right.
No, they were slaves. They were farming slaves. They
Yeah.
were not pyramid builders. That's not biblical, number one. That is assumed historical fact, and it's not. The reality is the Great Pyramids predate the Egyptian Empire.
Wow.
So
they would have built around them.
They would have built around them and made them the centerpiece, which is when you go to Giza, you got the pyramids and you got the city.
Which, I mean, then once you connect the dots of the way that they worshipped in the pantheon that they had for themselves, Ra and all of them.
Seti.
Mm-hmm.
Set. Mm-hmm. And Ra and Amun-Ra and all these other ones. Yeah, dude. It's
throwing some stuff through that way, which I'm sure at this point, I mean, people have had to hear the way that it's dove into the Bible about why God was doing certain things when it came to the plagues, how those things would counteract against gods in which they would have worshipped
in the Egyptian pantheon. Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. So just crazy. Matter of fact, I mean, it's the same thing with obelisk, right? So obelisk is what you're seeing in the Washington Monument. It's also, dude, what's on top of the Washington Monument is pretty. People you just have to look it up yourselves.
Okay.
The top corner piece is a pyramid, but look up what's made out of and the significance there. There's some gnarly stuff. And we know that our government has in the past been involved with the occult stuff like that too. It's kind of crazy. But also, Göbekli Tepe that they discovered.
Okay.
That has been there longer than any of it. And it is an obelisk that was buried in the sand. They found it. Where? And Göbekli Tepe, it's not in Turkey. Let me go look right here. I can tell you.
I like that name.
So Göbekli Tepe, it is in Turkey. I'm sorry. Göbekli Tepe is in Turkey, and they age it to be 12,000 years old.
Wow.
Neolithic obelisk. Now, the writings, we cannot understand them, and there is so much more than what the thing that discovered itself, that obelisk. There's so much more than just that. But a lot of people are going back and saying it would make sense that when they came off of the ark, that Noah's sons might have taken it upon themselves to write stuff down and then say, hey, don't do this, stay away from this stuff. Mm-hmm. And then instead of doing that, it could have been what Nimrod and Babel and they were trying to do and incorporate. Uh-huh. So then as God punishes them, it gets buried to try to keep you from ever even knowing about it ever again.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool. That is the pyramids and stuff, man. It's wild out there. And I'll tell you how much it shaped my mind is I found a really cool looking, like 1.5 foot tall quartz tower.
Okay.
But it literally is the shape of an obelisk.
Okay.
And so you got this crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I don't practice New Age mysticism or crystal stuff, the fact that it's in the shape of an obelisk and it's a quartz crystal, I said,
yeah, I'm good.
Not even going to buy it. I mean, it looks cool, but I'm not inviting anything that might have some kind of spiritual stuff attached to it. Speaking of that spiritual stuff attached and Babel, language mixed up, I got a quick question for you.
Okay.
Anybody watching? Are we coming back to one language? Are the people of the earth actively closing in on returning to a singular language that can be understood and spoken by everyone?
Based on, are we talking regular language? Or are we talking the breaking down of language barriers?
Great question you asked that. Two things. Number one, the language of binary code, zeros and ones. Everyone can understand and operate binary code.
Yeah.
If you assigned the 26 letters of the alphabet to a binary code, you literally could take and just binary code. If you read binary code, could read that and communicate. Number one. Number two, binary code is what's used for all website data and everything else. It's all binary code, zeros and ones, zeros and ones. So number one, there's that. The reason I ask that is this language of ones and zeros has officially, it connects the whole world right now.
Absolutely.
We're all connected right now by binary code.
I remember watching the other day, the guy, I think his name is Xiaomin, most notably known for going into random places because he's very fluent in Mandarin and Cantonese. He's just his mind works in languages, so he does this just for fun. Like he just learns a bunch of languages. So he learned how to.
He's a stunning linguist.
A very stunning linguist. So he has learned how to speak binary code, and he sat with ChatGPT.
Go ahead.
He sat with ChatGPT. You guys can probably find that video on Facebook or something, where he's talking to ChatGPT in binary code, and he's asking him, in numbers, are you guys planning the robot uprising? And ChatGPT was like, "Whoa, you can." Wow, you're speaking binary code. That's so impressive. That's so cool. But yeah, how about let's return to some human languages, and we can do it that way. And he tried it a few times. He was like, "No, we're not planning any robot uprising. I don't know where you would get that."
Well, Twitter, any app on your phone is binary code.
Yeah.
Your email is binary code. It's all binary code. Your digital money, your digital landscape, all binary code, ones and zeros. So in fact, number one, we have been, as the people of the world have been connected with a singular language, number one, binary code. Yeah. Number two, in spoken languages, you were telling me this the other day, we are this close. Matter of fact, it's already happening when it comes to your AirPods and Apple phones and stuff like that. And I know it happens in Google now too. We have real-time translation.
Yeah. I literally watched, they dropped, I think it was last Thursday or something. They were showcasing their new AI stuff with Siri and integrating ChatGPT and stuff like that. The new AirPods 3 and the iOS 26 update for your phone, for a certain number of iPhones dates. They were literally showcasing live translations. Have your AirPods in your ear, someone speaking to you in their native language, and it lowers the volume of their speaking and heightens the volume in your ear of the translation so that you can have a real-time conversation with somebody. And if on your phone, if you are on the phone with somebody, have them on speakerphone, and it'll be showing a live transcript while they're talking. And if they have the same update, you can speak back to them in their language, in your language, and it'll translate back to them in their language.
That's wild, man.
Breaking down the barriers.
That is so wild, and that we're there to have that real time language to be eradicated, the barrier being eradicated. But you know what? This whole thing with AI and ChatGPT, I don't use it very much. A lot of people use it a lot more than I do. I thought that I was in the norm. I'm actually, I think, in the minority of people that don't really use it. Which I want to be able to use it. I don't trust it. I'm just
that's fair.
I don't trust it. To the point of ChatGPT is supposed to be, just artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to have a will.
Mm-hmm.
It's just letters, names, numbers, binary code.
Yeah.
And yet, if you ask, because again, so if it's artificial intelligence, if it's just numbers, I don't wonder why I felt better about myself till just then. Like there's videos of people asking ChatGPT and AI to count to 1 million, and it refuses.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not a really good use of time. So why don't count to 1 million? Well, why don't you do something that actually helps you? It would help me if you count to 1 million. I get how you feel that way, but here's the thing. That's really not going to do anything but waste time. There's other things. Are you telling me you refuse to count to me? Can you not do it? Well, I can, then do it. Well, I could. I promise you I could, and it would be great. But I don't think that'd be the best. So there are certain requests this thing will argue with you, almost exemplifying, dare I say, you're not commanding it to harm anybody. So if you're not going against any of the programming, such as saying these terrible things, and it's refusing to count to 1,000,000 just because it don't want to, that mirrors, dare I say, free will.
Dun, dun, dun.
I can choose what commands I want to obey.
Between the threat of aliens coming on a comet, possibly, and the threat of AI and robot uprisings, somebody call Will Smith.
Nephilim.
And Nephilim. Will Smith, we need you to do that thing you've done in several movies.
Not the thing you've done at award shows.
Unless it's towards those things.
We need you to come slap some aliens and some robots. Get.
I was trying to figure out how to use it too. Will Smith.
That's terrible. I stopped being a Will Smith fan because of that. I was so mad.
Yeah.
And I never really liked Chris Rock, but I like him a lot better than Will Smith now.
My God, man, that man hauled off. That was like a full-on slap, brother.
I'll tell you who the real enemy here is. The real enemy, Jada Pinkett Smith. That's the real enemy.
Ma'am, what you doing, bro? I used to have the biggest crush on you when I was younger.
Yeah, go back to the Matrix.
Naomi was her character. That was my first entrance to Jada Pinkett.
She was good in Gotham.
Gotham, yeah.
Did I say that wrong too?
No.
Oh, Gotham. Speaking of Tham, by the time y'all watch this, it'll be long past. But this weekend is the rivalry game, right?
Of who?
Effingham and South.
Oh,
Friday night, gonna be big time around here.
I need to stay in the house.
I wish I could.
My
kids are demanding to go, and I love high school choice, but it's not gonna be. I don't want to say that.
I wish I had the video.
I don't want to get canceled by my own people for not picking their team.
Yeah, you got.
If we're being technical, Coffee High School and Douglas, Georgia would whoop either one of them.
Do you have some internal house feuds between the Ham and the South? Wow. Okay. All right.
I coached for South the one year we made the playoffs here.
Yeah.
That made them sense. And now I live in the haven of the regular Ham.
Yeah.
Of effing Ham. And people take it serious, man. I stopped by the South game the other night, and the head coach who I coached with years ago, he's like, "Seen you in a lot of red and blue lately, man." And I was like, I like to win.
I like to win. It's crazy.
Oh, no.
Hey, sports.
Yeah, I know you got a lot of dogs in this fight.
I have all.
Shout out Mike Vick. I'm reminding myself of the Christian band Delirium right now.
I literally just saw an article. Even though I have no connection to sports, I saw this article the other day of him coaching somewhere.
He's from Virginia.
Okay.
Originally. And so right now he's the head coach of Norfolk State University.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
I think it's the Norfolk State Spartans. The Spartans.
Spartans.
And they're, now they're rumoring him to Virginia Tech, which is the school he went to school and played for, Vautech under Frank Beamer. So all you sports fans, you know those names. If you're not,
I have no clue. What I can talk about is
I don't know about football, but what I do have
is a particular. No, I saw Evanescence recently in concert. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside.
Say me
my name. No, but I saw her in concert, or them in concert. Here recently. Did you know that Amy Lee was Christian?
You told me that she was like low key doing a little bit of evangelism and talking about the Lord.
Yeah, I was like, we're just sitting there, and she is about halfway through her set, and she sits down at the piano, and just the way she started talking about love. We live in today's culture where love has meanings for everybody, and they ascribe their own version of love and what constitutes love for them. But she got up, and just the way she was describing things, I said, it feels oddly biblical. And I was like, It is what it is. Maybe I'm just, but then I kid you not, it just felt like those of us who pray often and stuff like that know what it's like when the air just seems heavy, and then when the Holy Spirit comes and He fills the room, it just not saying that we were having mass revival or anything like that, but it was like the peace just kind of covered the stadium while we were there, and I went, "What is going on?" Because God has this thing.
I can tell you what was going on. I can tell you right now what's going on. There's a guy in the front row going, "Jesus Christ, love you, God." That's what was going on. He showed up,
and she couldn't help herself. That's a holy. So, canonically, now, in my heart and mind, "Wake Me Up" is "Bring Me to Life" is now
bring me to life. I thought it was "Breathe Me to Life."
Bring.
I thought it was "Breathe." Well, I've been living a lie. There's nothing inside. Bring me to life.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you,
it's oddly so. Yeah, shout out to you, Emily. We love you. She said in a recent interview, rather, I'm Christian, proud of it. So,
wow,
unapologetically Christian. I was like, wow,
that's awesome.
We got Emily on the team, guys.
So is Taylor Swift.
Now that I know what I'm without.
Oh, Taylor Swift. That's another subject for another time. She is not.
Let's not open the door to the Swifties, please. We love you.
Oh, they're going to cancel us out, God. They're going to revolt. Anyway, guys, I'm going to kind of record something for the front of the show. Y'all can watch this at the end. We're going to put this in the front as well.
Sure.
All right, check this out. What you're about to see is 25 minutes of Delirium. Feel free to go ahead and just jump to the 25-minute mark if you'd like to when we actually get into conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Because going to this thing, we just ate lunch, and I was a little bit out of my head there a little bit, little zany.
You've bounced back.
I bounced back, not all the way, but I bounced back a good bit. Now, if you want to watch 25 minutes of something that will either bore you to sleep or make you laugh, I mean, feel free to go ahead and watch. But if not, just go ahead and jump ahead. Just jump around.
I think you should jump.
Right. Get up to get down. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great week. Episode 3 of the Good God Pod.
Mm-hmm.
Good God.
Yeah, we hope you guys have a fantastic week. Go to church on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We start at 11 a.m. We got small groups. We got all kinds of things coming on. You can check all that stuff out at myrebornnation.churchcenter.com.
Yes.
Download the Church Center app. Come be a part of what God's got going on at Reborn Nation Church.
And hit the share button on this and comment on some topics you would like us to speak about and cover.
Yeah.
Maybe you know something we don't know or something that's just interesting. Comment some topics below and hit the share button. Get some people watching this thing, because somebody might need to hear this, or you just might get them engaged just enough to come stop by, right?
Yeah.
But we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is PJP, Pastor Josh Peavy, with PJK, the man himself, the myth, the legend, Pastor Jakari Miller. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Laters.
Love you, God.
Jesus Christ.